Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we are back with a brand new update of Crab Champions, and we're finally trying out the new Poison Cannon, the newest weapon in Crab Champions, and it is so much fun. Might be one of my favorite new weapons. We're gonna end up breaking the game with it, and so I know you guys are gonna enjoy, so let's just jump into it. And let's just jump into it. The new era of Crab Champions update is officially out, and we're gonna finally try out the new poison weapon, which actually changed since the experimental. The Poison Cannon now shoots a 3-round burst gun, obviously starts with Poison Shot, and since the update officially came out, I do believe the difficulty changed a little bit. As an example, we're still at 14, but I think the cheaper shops is no longer a thing anymore. So we're going to turn off Immortal Snail. I think we're going to do one more video on Diamond, and then next episode we'll try out Prismatic here. But I think we'll just stay with this. I mean, this gives us, 12. So we'll stay at 12, try to get Diamond here. This is the randomizer, which is something that we'll mess around with in the future. And then I'm trying to remember where we get where do we get my free items? That's the key totem. Okay, double shot. Chance to fire in a double shot formation. So we would shoot 6 instead of 3. That's pretty sick. But this is officially our first time trying out this weapon. Having fun. If you guys haven't seen the new era of Crab Champions, the new update, we've done one video of it. Last episode was us kind of checking it out for the first time in the experimental beta branch. Also, this is sick. But this new update is amazing. I mean, I'm kind of calling it Crab Champions 2.0 and stuff like that. So having a lot of fun with it. I'm sure we'll keep discovering more, but we're gonna see how crazy we can make this new weapon and stuff like that. But we were just talking beforehand. People have been trying to hack into our friends and mods and stuff like that. And stuff like that. Yeah, always stay safe when people be messaging you random things on Discord. We'll go ahead and get heals start of every island, and already a legendary. Wait, and someone in the chat earlier said Spike Strike is so broken with the poison thing, and I literally somehow got a legendary. How? Okay, Spike Strike. That's pretty crazy. It already started here. That is crazy. Ever plan on doing one with all of the good modifiers? Yes. We will absolutely be trying to do that for a future episode. I would love to do that. And yeah, streamer loot to the max here. Absolutely. Or streamer luck, I mean. Yeah. Maybe we have some good hackers. We were just talking about awful hackers hacking people's Discord's accounts. Maybe we have a good hacker hacking our game. You're welcome. I know, you guys gave us some good luck. This is crazy. Hope you've been going well. I've been doing good. Hope y'all been doing good. It's always a good time when all of our favorite games have been updating, right? We've got Crab Champions, we've got Peglin, we've got all sorts of the new games we've been playing. Unfortunately, I didn't get an upgrade on the Legendary. Maybe I should have sold beforehand, but we'll just get more double shot and try to do some damage here. But man, I think we've seen this biome here. Also, love starting off with the randomized biome order. Also, I was reading through the patch notes a little bit. And apparently parkour maps have been removed from this update because the next update, apparently, there's going to be some sort of roadmap in the next month. We'll probably do some sort of video with Noise Storm in around a month as well. Also, killed him instantly. I think the procedurally generated parkour maps are going to be one of the next things added. So maybe that'll be when we get our Rainbow Leaf or something. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I'm so hyped for the new parkour stuff in this. Damage. More damage when aiming. Never really aiming with this, right? Damage increase depending on the combo. We'll take that. We never really make that work, but I'm gonna go health chest here. But yeah, I just still am. I am in love with this. All these new islands. Also, this is a really cool map or weapon because it's kind of like the flamethrower a little bit with, like, you know, instead of there being fire that's just staying on the ground, we have this poison staying on the ground. But it sounds very satisfying. Hearing the poison gas is really, really satisfying. It's all a lie. They've stolen the parkour from you. Don't believe the promises. The Crab Rebellion is at hand. Yeah, we're all just being gaslit. Parkour is not going to return. Now, what did get taken away and I don't think is going to return is the PvP mode got removed. Because apparently nobody plays it because it's awful. You can only have one map and it didn't... There was like one map and everybody had to have the rocket launchers and it wasn't that fun. I think he just doesn't want to focus on that, wants to focus on PvE. So that probably won't come back. Maybe. I don't know. Survivor. Block chance increased and incoming damage reduced. So obviously this is one of the new stats. It kind of existed, they just have renamed it. So we have an 8% block chance and incoming damage reduced by 8%. That's cool. I completely forgot that even existed. I know, right? Exactly. Exactly. Do you think if you did big shot, the gas would get bigger? Maybe. Probably. Probably. Yeah, are we keeping it to diamond to keep it simple? Yeah, so True Nightmare I don't think exists anymore, unless I missed it. I think we're on True Nightmare still as a difficulty modifier. True Nightmare is like a difficulty modifier now that doesn't show up. Next episode, we're going to definitely try out Prismatic, right? Prismatic is the new difficulty modifier. And so we'll probably try to get Prismatic on every single weapon starting next episode. So we'll have our work cut out for us. But I did want to kind of have one more episode at the Diamond that we've been playing at. Just to kind of have fun with this new weapon. Take it a little bit easy. And still, once you get to Loop 2, like this game is still hard. I had some people leave comments on the last video talking about how much harder the game is and how some people aren't even able to beat certain difficulties anymore or get to certain bosses. So I'm interested. We'll see. We'll see for sure. Prismatic was fun. You don't need all the modifiers for it. Yeah, that's what I'm very glad. Also, Ice Shot will take. I'm glad the way they work for sure. With you kind of getting to pick and choose. I've talked about it last episode, but I don't normally like that in other games, but I do kind of like it in this game. For some reason. Maybe so I don't have to have the manual gem collection. Get a random health, but yeah, max health goes down, it's fine. Time shot. Shots do more damage, but damage is dealt over time. I'm actually okay with that, probably, with this poison stuff. And ice damage is dealt to nearby enemies. Health rocks are guaranteed to spawn. I'm going to say chests contain more loot. Crab Champions is just fun to watch because I'm bad at games. Oh, the shops are back to normal! Okay, yeah, last episode we were making fun of Tony. We were making fun of Tony last episode for his pathetic shops, and Tony has brought back the cool-looking shops here. That's dope, Tony. Thank you, man. Worst voice acting in the world. Isaac would be so fun if he could move like this. Like, also, like, he could jump as well. That would be crazy. That'd be a crazy mod. Something I find amusing is how your videos now start with some teasers. It's funny because it's like you returned to how you did your old intros. Yeah. There's Ice Storm. I can't really afford that. Ooh, global damage multiplier goes up if we kill an enemy. I'll take that. And then I'll just take one random shot, which gave us, oh yeah, just random debuffs. And you can spend money upgrading things, but we don't have the money for that. But yeah, no, obviously we've been working hard, making the videos better titles and thumbnails, and it's starting to work. We had a random no skin video is getting picked up in the algorithm. It already has like 7,000 views and making the title and thumbnail real good. And so as part of that, making the intro better, but it is funny because it's a little bit reminiscent to the old style of content where we just started with like a single funny moment. And then jumped into it. I think it's still a bit more involved because it's more about storytelling now, like trying not to spoil it, but like because I film the intros and outros afterwards now, I can kind of like prep what's the exciting part about the video, But either way, dude, I don't know if it's the weapon or the spike strike, but we destroyed that. 2 extra armor. Every time you gain armor, melee does arcane, chance to throw 3 abilities, daggers. I'm going to say chests contain more loot choices. Between 2 extra choices and 1 extra loot choice, we're going to get a lot of choices here now. Choices OP. Max health every island. Sounds great. Plus, there's an easy time modifier that gives you an epic chest island 1 super cheap. Yeah, I don't know. Now, obviously, that's the, you know, the upside. If you have more negative modifiers, then you can put in more positive ones. I probably will still try to not use any positive ones unless... Also, I'm curious how it works now. So I gave Noise Storm all the feedback. I'm curious. Okay, so it does just teleport you now. I don't think he wants people exploring. So we got to do some exploration of Out of Bounds last episode. If you want to see us kind of go crazy out of bounds, you know, check out last episode. But I do want to make a video with like all of the positives, or at least all the luck ones at some point. But that'll be in the future a little bit. But yeah, you can't really explore like you used to. I'm holding you to your word of more no skin. Oh, absolutely. I would be dumb to, even if another video doesn't do well. I haven't had a video do that well in a while, and I'm so happy that it was a Noise Storm, or sorry, a no skin one of all of them here. YouTube's finally letting me get noticed, and it is cool because also I'll take time shot and we'll go money. It's cool because also we're still seeing new islands I didn't see last episode, which makes sense. Well, like, I almost didn't do a no-skin episode, but I was like, no, I really want to. You know, they don't normally do well, but it'd be perfect for Halloween. And then I think I'm just getting genuinely better at making titles and thumbnails and intros. And I think I'm finally starting to have all my hard work pay off, you know? But we'll see. Could be a one-off. We'll see. We'll see. I did peep at your YouTube at a YouTube video last night. Content's looking a lot more crisp. You're doing good. Well, I appreciate it. I finally figured out, I think the audio delay thing that our audio has been slightly delayed or off sync, like by a couple milliseconds or something. I think I finally solved that too. So until, like, you know, my computer just blows up, which I'm sure will happen at some point. We're doing good for now. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it. We'll do paid chat, get some money every island here. And all enemy attacks freeze me. That's okay. I wonder if that's new. I wonder if they're trying to, like, theme some more of those challenges based off of the areas that you go to. Also, I love some of these new ice areas, dude. All these trees, man. They're so pretty. I get to just roleplay that I live not in Texas. Oh, I did get frozen there a little bit. Dude, yeah, this poison blaster thing is amazing. And once again, I don't know if it's because of the spike strike, but this is we're doing good here. We're doing good. I'm still scared though of Loop 2, right? As good as we always feel like we are, Loop 2 murders us sometimes. POV, you live as a crab in a forest, not in Texas. I know it is like snowing and there's like pretty nation. I just want to explore. But the game, no more exploration. My suggestion was it would be cool if there was a green modifier that let you go out of bounds. But melee shocks enemies, critical hit chance. Okay, loot drops have a chance to be upgraded. I'm going all out with big chests, better things, poison. I think I will just go more poison. And I'll go upgrade. I'll try to do upgrade. Loop 2 is terrifying now. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And last episode made the game a lot harder too. So the fact that it's even harder, and we're not even on prismatic either. That'll be for next episode. But this is actually still pretty decent, even for flying enemies. You would think that a build like this wouldn't be as great for enemies in the air, but I don't know. It seems to be going pretty okay here. There's so little videos on No Skin on YouTube, or at least what I saw. Really glad you're doing some. You introduced me to it. Seems so cool. Yeah, No Skin, for those of you guys don't know, amazing turn-based horror roguelike that is at least underrated on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Max health each island. We'll take that. Love that. That'll add up. And I will just upgrade big chests. I do like some big chests, and I cannot lie. We'll do a gauntlet here. Oh, and I do think Noise Storm made it, because, you know, I told him my feedback. Oh, that's a hole. I thought that was ice. I do think Noise Storm made it where you can only get one gauntlet per arena now. So it doesn't feel like you're wasting your time forced to do these gauntlets here. Black hole grenade would be super good with this too. Yeah, I kind of forgot to change my grenade and my my melee. So we're kind of just rocking with default stuff that we had last episode. But yeah, black hole with this would be good. Let's play more Relic Guardians. Just finished the video. Love it so much. Yeah, that's a fun tower defense. I want his. Might have to. There's just so many games I want to play though right now. I'm glad we got to check it out again. We're just going to keep doing the gauntlets here. Multiple waves, getting harder and harder. Combining all of the challenges here. So I can't heal. They have shrapnel. There's speedy enemies. That's a whole hole. Yep. You went in it. Gauntlets feel like a game inside of a game. Yeah. And I do like them. It is fun. But I do feel like they're so good that if you're genuinely trying to get the best run you can, that you really should be doing every gauntlet you get offered. So kind of capping it at 1 per, I think, is nice. Also, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Man, when I get to shoot 6... Oh, that was a lot of damage. I still don't have a ton of health. We've been gaining max health, but I don't think our max health multiplier is good. And I could go 1 more. This might be a throw. But that's okay. I was playing a prismatic run, and I was turbo strong, had over 40k health, and died to the immortal snail on one of the last islands. Have still not played. Yeah, we took off immortal snail. I was so... If you guys didn't see last episode, one of the difficulty modifiers that you can put on now is an immortal snail that will follow you and does a lot of damage / insta-kills you when you get hit by it. And I don't know if it was the game glitching or the way loop works, but there ended up being 2 of them, and I gotta say, they were not slow. They were very fast. So I'm glad to not have any immortal snails following us here for this episode. Probably won't do it. It's cool. Once again, glad people have the option. The immortal snail is scary. Yeah. Okay. So, we got lightning strike shots bring down lightning strikes. So we have spike strikes and lightning strike. That's pretty sick. Fast shot, big chests, reload speed increased in crystals. Nice. That's pretty good. True, we were able to make the snails fall off the map. Yeah. You also had 2 on loop too, so probably on purpose. Yeah, we do need healing. We have a little bit of healing at the start of each island. Healing was disabled on that one. What do we got? Time bolt, fast shot, max health each island. I'll buy that. Max health when we buy things at the shop. Ooh, crystal dividends. Or ring of dividends. Now, 10% of your crystals every island. And flat damage up. Okay. I'll take that and then we'll save the money. And you know what? We gotta go big or go home. I've yet to make it loop 2, so I can't say for better or worse. Use ice to deal with the snail. That's interesting. That's interesting. I know we need to mess with grapple hook some more. So we did XL this. Oh, did they rework the map that everyone jumps off of? They remapped, or they Noise Storm remade, or I guess remade all of the maps, but remade the Sudoku map. Maybe they're less likely to commit Sudoku. I don't know. We shall see. But either way, I mean, build still seems to be pretty good. This weapon is very fun. I am liking this weapon. I'm still pretty weak. This is still pretty risky, especially not spending money and hoping for crystal dividends, payouts. Oh, no, no. I want to come back. Oh, nope. Not that way. Not that way. Rest assured they still jump off. I do like that it's a 3-round burst. At first I was like, oh man, I kind of liked it being one big cannon, but it is pretty satisfying shooting 3 of them, let alone shooting 6 if we end up getting the payoffs. So there's key chest, salvage, double key. Dude, I have so, my chests are so big. Collector, bubble shot. Secret chests are 4 times less likely to spawn, but are replaced by legendary chests. So when I talked about this in the Discord, everybody said Noise Storm was a troll, and this actually just removes all secret chests. But I don't know if that's actually true or not. I'll take bonus crystals. Ooh. And, ooh, damage going up or fire rate going up every island. I'm going to go damage up every 25 kills. Dude, the chests are so big. I'm going to go ahead and get max health multiplier. I think that's what I need. I already am increasing my max health a lot. You need to go all in on chests. More options, chance for more. We're kind of doing that a little bit here, yeah. Grappling hook users have my respect. I need my distance unless I'm using katana. Yeah, I still do wish that that there could be a small toggle or a change to the grappling hook where the damage would happen where you are, so you could use it to escape versus damage happening where you're going, you know? But yeah, we do need to try a new melee build at some point with all the new shenanigans. Okay. Sharp shot, pumpkin shot. Okay, damage up every island. So we're getting a lot of damage scaling. I do like that. And I think we should be able to kill a bunch of enemies here pretty easily. I love the random order of the biomes too. I'm gonna have that on forever. That is amazing. So we just need to kill 100. And I have already done that now. I have already done that. So once again, I don't know if it's just like the poison strike being really, really strong with this. Or not poison strike, spike strike. We also have the lightning strike as well. So we got 2 chests here. Oh, max poison stacks increase is probably the most important thing there for us. And max poison stacks increase, I think. And let's go economy. Same map. I did talk about Noise Storm about like potentially trying to have it where it couldn't duplicate the same map. And he was like, oh yeah, that is actually the intention, but some biomes only have a certain amount of horde versus arenas, and so he said he needs to make a couple more maps before it really works of preventing you from getting duplicates, but yeah. Reload speed is huge with that gun. Yeah. I did want the reload speed as well. Hoping we'll find a way to get more reload speed too. Love this music here. When's the cheese area coming? I know, dude. That's the biggest thing I want. I hope we start getting more areas soon, now that he kind of reworked these ones. We're going to say paycheck, because the more money we get, the better. We're going to go relic. The more money we get, the better. So can I come up here? Will it let me? Ah, I want to like... Attack speed's better, reload speed's nice. Oh, yeah, I was looking at attack speed now. Yeah, reload speed, yeah, this is good. Yeah. The reload's not crazy bad. Crystal Dividend, we're getting a lot of money thanks to Crystal Dividend. I'm kind of tempted to try to skip one more shop to get Crystal Dividend popping off. Ice damage is dealt to nearby enemies. Fire rate increases after you kill an enemy. We have so many choices. Portal choices, health rocks, anvils. Max health multiplier increased each island. We will take that. And I'll go more elemental. So that's pretty sick. Because now we're increasing max health and max health multiplier every island. Like, the reload I can deal with. The pause between shots has killed me, though. Oh, with this? Yeah. Yeah. That's a little bit low. Now, I mean, luckily, you end up shooting 3 at once. So hopefully, at least one hit and kind of help. But also, that is kind of why I'm trying to go a little bit more into damage than anything else. Because I would like it if, when I fire, the enemies just die. You know what I mean? There's a lot of food. You want money. You're toxic. Kill lots of creatures. A radioactive dragon. Playing with my buddy recently, there's nothing funnier than turning around and seeing a crab that's 50 feet tall. Are you talking about big bones? Did y'all just, one of y'all get a bunch of big bones or something? Venn diagram. Local streamer says, when I fire the gun, the enemy should die. I know, controversial, right? I'm going to once again do max poison stacks increased. I think that's the most important thing. For sure. Okay, we could hurt ourselves for money. Critical hit chance. Okay, more damage for every 25 kills. I don't even care. I don't really care about our abilities right now. I'll take some armor. Maybe the damage up would have been good. Ooh, poison storm. Shots create poison storms that deal damage over time. And I'll take a single bubble shot. And we'll hold on to 6k. So we got even more poison, baby. Even more poison. Need infinite chest. What's funny about the Ring of Secret Chest, last episode, almost immediately after getting the ring, you walked right past a secret legendary chest and never saw it. Really? So everyone was just gaslighting me in the Discord, saying that it actually did nothing. That's crazy. Have I seen anti-crit? I have not. I'm assuming that's like a new relic or something. Man, I'm glad we've been increasing the poison stacks, right? Instead of getting just poison, because like we could always find better, cooler ways to get poison, like we did with that legendary. Dude, they died so fast. Let's go. Okay, max health when we buy things. And damage up for the money that we... Actually, we're early on. I'm going to take another damage up each island. We have been building up our damage a lot. A lot. Yeah, I try to go for greed chests a little bit more often than I used to. Greed totems, hell no. But yeah. This biome would be great if they all had cowboy hats. And we already killed. New crit perk, 20% damage buff, but 20% less crit chance. It's cool. I wonder what happens if you go below 0%, or if it's just really good if you're doing like a non-crit build. Oh, and it's flat damage. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Damage dealt over time is increased by 250%. That might be new. I don't recognize Time Ring. And it would be good with this build. Would be good with this build. So all damage over time does way more damage now. That's pretty good. We still could die. Trying to be a bit careful. I do think we need more healing here. Oh, that is a good point. Greed chests normally only give you one choice. So to have a bunch of choices, I didn't think about that. So in a big chest build, greeds are even better. Yeah, that is a good point. I love the time ring, so OP. It used to be 400% damage and it got nerfed. Yeah, this is pretty good. We've already got a very good build here. Legendary. Enemies ignite all nearby enemies when eliminated. Sounds good to me. And we'll do some more health here. We're doing demolition, which scares me a little bit. But the spike strikes, I think we'll be okay. We do so much damage naturally. It's not even all just about the elemental. Still clear those so fast. Oh my gosh. Block chance and incoming damage reduced. Oh, heal after killing enemies. It also is nice to not have to unlock slots. We might have to do that once we go back to Prismatic. We'll see, but... Whoa. Oh, this is an interesting map. This is an interesting map. This feels like a Halo Forge map or something. What's good for this thing is I can just create all these poison gas that they just keep spawning into. They're gonna only spawn there. This is pretty good. Pretty good. I prefer the runs where you're almost OP but never reach it. The runs where you're cracked as fuck are a little dull. And that is why I like Loop 2, because we feel OP now. Just wait till we get to Loop 2. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but just wait, dude. Got bad news if you want to go for prismatic wins. You're either going to have to go with the snail, manual gems, or the round timer. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Definitely not going to be manual gems. That's for fucking sure. That's for sure. Gain crystals when healing. I'll take that. Definitely won't be manual gem collection. Yeah, Loop 2 is just going to freaking murder us. Though I don't know. We already have multiple legendaries now. So we'll have to see. I'm feeling pretty strong right now, though. Run timer's not too bad if you have the damage. Yeah, no. Screw manual gem collection. Honestly, turn it on. It's a pain. It's not round ending like athletic enemies is. It's just out of principle. Like, just the way I play this game, moving around so much, I do not want to have to deal with it. We've dealt with it before. I wouldn't say I'm the only reason, because it's a very polarizing issue, and there are a lot of people that have my opinion. We'll go X shot. But I know I'm at least partly the reason that you don't have to have them all. Because I just was so honest and upfront with Noise Storm about how much I fucking hated manual gem collection. You know? I do kind of wish the shops were unique depending on the biome. Maybe that'll happen in the future. I'm glad they just look cooler now. Sturdy totems, performance bonus. I'm going to honestly just say upgrade on the Poison Storm for 10,000 crystals. And then we'll keep 15k for crystal dividends. I don't know, we got 2,000 health. I'm hoping that's good enough. Now, Loop 2, maybe not, but... And this is final boss here. It's weird to do the final boss on the normal island. Getting that one more of that poison legendary was pretty nice. When is Tony gonna have coffee and wake up, man? For real. When I finally convinced Noise Storm to let me voice act Tony. Okay, money, 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 money. And what do we got here? Did you put the luck on because you were never this lucky? I did not, no. It feels like it. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6 legendaries. Spore Shot, which actually has got a unique model now. Dagger Dash, Lightning, Bomb, Wave Turret, Spike Strike, Ice Explosion. Oh, enemies poison all nearby enemies when eliminated. There we go. I was looking for something poison. And we'll get more healing. And we will for sure loop-de-loop and pull. Because my feet are looking cool. Also, is that a... I think there's a chest up there. Like how we toned down the rapid fire on the fire skulls. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got an achievement. I got 2. For winning with Poison Cannon, and then for winning Poison Cannon on Ruby or higher. And Juiced is Juiced. Max Poison Stacks is great, but Juiced is Juiced. Okay, I will try Big Shot. Oh, never mind. I gotta go Sharp Shot. I'm sorry. That's the more important. I'm gonna go health here. But yeah, I love having all the extra bullets here between the X shot, sometimes having a double shot. These extra bullets are helping a lot with the poison cannon. Honestly, this might be one of my new favorite weapons. The poison cannon. This is pretty sick. I'll take one. Healing is effective. And we will go Anvil. We haven't been here yet. Whoa, hello there. This is why I'm glad I'm you know, I think my max HP is decent. It's going to keep getting better and better. We're gaining max health and HP regeneration. Sorry, max health and max health multiplier every island. So I do know healing is important. We're also earning money as we heal. So anything to give us more money with crystal dividends is going to be amazing. So accelerating, growing, or bouncing. I don't know. The only thing we could do is bubbles. We'll get growing on the bubbles. We'll try... You know what? Upgrade. I have faith in upgrade. Because maybe that will give us another legendary. My friend doesn't respect Amber Resin, but paired with Health Shot, it's so good. You know what? I used to not respect Amber Resin either. I used to not respect healing because I played so much of the old versions where healing didn't really matter. But ever since not even the newest update, the update before that made the game so much harder and there weren't hearts anymore to... Because before when there were the hearts and you could heal and gain max health at the same time, you know, you would always just be like, well, whatever. I'll heal up at the shop. I'll buy a heart. But I kind of had to learn respect healing a little bit more if you're going for multiple loops. Also, there we go. Enemies ignite all nearby enemies when eliminated. So they're going to do that and poison. We're going to get a gauntlet here, too. It feels like gauntlet's a bit more rare as well now. So starting off with no healing. Oh, God. Oh, God. I need more poison stacks up. I need more poison! Welcome, welcome, Doc Ray. Everybody else popping in. Poison cannon is a lot better with 6 shots now. On release day, you would click fire once and it would instantly reload. Oh, like did it only have 3 in the mag or something? Streamer loot feels like it's better, though I doubt it got changed. Just be you have so many options. I do think that's part of it. That's part of why I went so hard into it. Was with the big shot and then that, because yeah, I knew if we're getting if our chests are so big, that's just increasing the chances for Lucky Shot to get us lucky, you know. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way here. But we will go again. The fact that we can't heal... Oh, you know, if I survive this, I'm not going to do another. I won't do another. I won't do another. I won't push my luck. Just let me live. Just let me live. And that's why ultimately going back to the, you know, the changes even with the poison cannon, right? When we were on the experimentalized, I didn't want to try the poison cannon. Just wanted to, you know, experience it. I'm glad I did, right? Because then we got to, you know, two hot fixes happened with some changes, you know, before we even got to try it out, so. I just feel like Amber Resin is worse than just getting another rank up of a healing perk. It's more just, I mean, complementary, right? Like, because I guess there's an argument to be made like, yeah, potentially, you might be right. Especially because, you know, you wouldn't be taking up as many perk slots, but when you go late game and you go to loop 2, I feel like you need any healing, any amounts of healing that you can get. You know what I mean? I guess we have armor here and melee range increased, which honestly wasn't the best, but okay. We didn't throw. That's always nice. We're starting to get a lot of money because of crystal dividends. We'll take another juiced. Fire rate increased by 250%, but weapon damage reduced. I don't think I want that. I'll take a mace shot. And honestly, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. I got the armor. I'm gonna hold on to 61,000. Because the more money I have, the more money we have, the more OP crystal dividends is. Or ring of dividends. I'm calling it by its old name. And I feel like I can handle it, at least with the armor. If I didn't have the armor, I would maybe need more. Almost got this guy. A lot going on. Excuse me. It is so satisfying hearing the poison sound effect. Like the poison gas sound effect. I love melee builds, so I double stack healing. Oh yeah. If you're doing melee, you definitely need healing. And I definitely want to try to do another melee one at some point for sure too. You proud of the 80 stream streak? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Salvage. Legendary over here for Poison Storm. Definitely going to take that. Level 3 on Poison Storm. And max health multiplier. That gained us like 400. Also, there was a totem I missed, but that's okay. Getting prismatic rank on different weapons made me respect the dagger. I forgot how hard it knocks enemies back for such a small hit. I know, we always use the hammer or the pickaxe or the katana. I never really use those 2 OG ones. Well, definitely in our quest to get prismatic everything, we'll have to do that at some point. I'm going to go sharp shot. We'll go to an upgrade chest here. You only get healed on kills. Disadvantage to elites. Yeah, I think in this build right now I get healed at the start of islands. And I think it is just on kills. I don't have healing shot. I just have the perk. Like Grim Reaper or whatever. Dude, I'm still killing really fast. This build is crazy. More damage for each bullet in the magazine. I don't think that's good with this. Level 2 Spike Strike upgrade. I only use the samurai now. I've played a ton. Love the movement on it. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about it. Absolutely. And we'll go speed chest here. Hoping to find like an attack speed or reload speed. Something. Our damage is obviously fine. And I'm going to try to pay attention to the stats that I gain after I clear an island. Because I gain a lot, honestly. Increasing those poison stacks earlier has been very nice. So we gain 75 health, 1250 paycheck, 8% damage, max health multiplier 3%. We get some amount of health. Piercing shot, I don't think that's good. I don't know. More dashes. And sure, XL totem on an economy. I wonder if Noise Storm reworked mag shot to make it less useless on a gun that isn't the minigun. Back on old version, more stacks of mag shot. Didn't actually increase damage at all with the max ammo check. Yeah, we'll have to check that out at some point, yeah. I do think it's fine if certain perks aren't good except for certain types of builds. Like, I don't think everything needs to be good with everything. You know, I think it was maybe not that old version where it didn't help damage up, but on the stacks amount. But it was cool because, you know, you had ways of increasing it, and it was better on certain weapons than others, but I think that's fine ultimately. Because you don't want every run to feel exactly the same. I see him, man. Ooh! Get fucked. Dude, we're bodying, dude, and we have so much money, too. I'm going to say shops contain more goods for sale, so we could actually start spending all this money here. And, do I get more damage? I think our damage is fine. I'm going to just say, no, I will say money equals power. We will XL totem for a greed chest. There we go. There we go. Everybody was wanting a greed chest. Here we go. That's a fuse, isn't it? Okay, got that. Oh my gosh, there is a lot going on right now. There is a lot going on. Look at all the money I'm gaining from gold coating, too. Like, it is good that we are taking damage a little bit, because I've got such good healing, and then gold coating giving us money, and then... Oh my gosh, dude. This is a good money build. think, if anything, I mean, there's a lot of reasons this build's broken, but we've kind of broken the economy here a little bit because we started out with the Ring of Dividends relatively early on, and then we were strong enough where we could just kind of skip some shops. Enemies take burst of damage when ignited. That changed because it used to be when you unfroze, but the fire and ice don't counteract each other anymore. I'll gamble one time, that's it. And, okay, a lot of choices here. Gain crystals, lose health. Global damage multiplier increased, but lose most of your max health multiplier. Fire rate, max health multiplier increased, but more enemies spawn. That's probably fine. Outgoing and incoming global damage multipliers. Or you can pick up all loot and chests, but no longer drop it. Wait a minute. You can pick up all loot, but can no longer drop pickups, salvage loot, or share loot. I could take that and just get 1,000,000 upgrades, honestly. But I'm just gonna say max health multiplier goes up, more enemies. We gained like 2,000 max HP from that. More crystals drop, but more enemies spawn. Do I just make 1,000,000 enemies spawn? Yeah, I'm gonna get global damage multiplier increased. No, not that one. Wait, I thought there was a money one. There's not. I'll just take another Juggernaut then. So way more enemies, but I'm at 8,000 max HP. I haven't gambled health in a long time. Sure. 15,000 HP. Okay, poison. Lightning strike. I have so much money now. Abilities are sights, big bones, sharp shot, proximity barrage, torpedo shot, hot steam. Okay, I'll hold on to 63k. I am a beefy crab, absolutely. Absolutely. I had a lot of money, so if I lost all of my max HP, then I was hoping that I could just buy it back. Oh my gosh, all those legendaries. And it looks like I'm low, but I'm sitting at 6,000 HP. So we're doing just fine here. Gotta get all the big bones. More crystals drop. And whatever, max health multiplier. I am at 20,000 HP. You need 11 more big bones to get bigger than Tony. Dude, I'm gonna earn so much money. This is so OP. I feel like I'm kind of breaking crab champions here a little bit. Maybe we do a loop 3? I don't know. I don't know. We haven't done a loop 3 in a while. Honestly, I'm going to take another sharp shot. And we'll go upgrade here. Should I randomize my entire inventory right now? Once again, I don't know who takes these things late in the runs. Do it. You need all of the big bones. Like, does any of you guys actually take those when you're late into a run? Like, I know that you can do the thing where you can drop all the things you want to keep, and then you can re-roll, and there's a whole thing that you can do, but that's effort, and I don't know. Too much effort than is worth. For me, anyways. Cool. Gain crystals when healing. Got a lot of max HP, so... Supposedly, random totems almost always give you better items. So if your build is hot dog water, you can YOLO it. Yeah. Like but I just feel like if I'm making it far, I probably don't have a doo-doo build, you know? So if I ever see that late game, it's like, okay, well, I've gotten to this point, right? I just lost 2k from falling. I passed big bones, how dare you. Oh, true, I did. I don't think I thought about that. I probably should have taken that, honestly. But money. I think I took a money thing. I'll get ability cooldowns reduced. And twinned enemies, that's fine. Probably. Man, the ice biome is so freaking cool now with all these new maps. Dude, I'm just murdering anyone I look at. Just the whole wave is dead after I shoot. It's so satisfying. And I'm getting so much money. Oh, where were those crabs? I couldn't even see what I'm gonna have to turn the graphics down here in a second. Maybe when we go to if we go to loop 3. If y'all want to see a loop 3, maybe I could be convinced. Because I don't think we've done a loop 3 in a while. You need more healing. We'll eventually get to it. Just gassing the entire map. Imagine the poison cannon with a few of the new AoE multiplier perks. Yeah, I'm hoping to find them. I'm glad we found Time Ring. Damage dealt over time is increased by 250%. Lightning strength up, ice strength up. Max poison stacks increased. Max poison stacks increased. Probably going to be the most important thing we can get. Because we are applying quite a lot of poison. Quite a lot of poison. Because I'm just curious if a loop 3 is going to actually be hard for us. Because we have so much scaling with this build. More paycheck every island. It's one of the new songs from the update. Gamble, rip. I got money. I got money. Hey, Fallen Romantic, doing a custom alien. I can definitely get you that after this Crab Champions video. I'll take big shot. More healing. All damage penetrates armor. Oh, yeah, and there's more relic slots now. I don't think I need that. Gain crystals when healing. Damage up for the health that we have. More damage. Max poison. Paycheck. Health shot. And, yeah, I'll just stick with 100. I'll gamble one more time. Ice shot. I'll stick with 175k for crystal dividends. At 80k channel points. Let's go. I lost my save on PC. I needed to go the cloud save. Cloud save had some missing achievements. Now I have a distinct between the game achievements and Steam achievements. I don't know anything. Also, that is so pretty. I don't know anything about it because I've never used it, but you could try doing the thing that everybody uses to cheat Steam achievements, the Steam achievement unlocked or something like that. There's something to cheat achievements that a lot of people do that sometimes I'll hear advice to people to do that. Like if a game broke, you know, and you should have achievements. But yeah, I know every time I beta test the game, Noisestorm's always like, dude, make sure you back up your save. I appreciate it, Fallen Romantic. I'm definitely make sure you take care of yourself first. Which sounds like you are, but I appreciate it. Oh, is life be crazy right now? Okay. Honestly, if we're gonna go a loop 3, oh, more totems spawn. That's new, probably. Checklist, more damage every 25 kills, and max health up every island. Why not? So final biome for loop 2, and I think we will do a big video. I'm curious how well this build will go into a loop 3. Head to bed. Good catch another stream. Take care. Yeah. Sleep well, my man. Gone, doesn't miss you. I don't know. That's why I'm always trying to, you know, people always ask like why I record the Let's Plays live so much. Also, I'll take big shot. Kind of wanted the sharp shot, but I'll do the big shot for y'all. You know, so many people are always, you know, apologizing for not being here, or making streams, or asking why I'm like streaming, you know, most of the Let's Plays. And it's because like it's so cool to. Like, everybody's got different schedules and stuff like that, so it's cool to catch some of y'all while recording, and then, you know, for the rest of everybody else, getting to see the videos, but we're just here for whenever y'all need a good chill place. Though I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we're a bit too chaotic to call this a chill place. But yeah. Crab Rave. I wish Crab Rave could actually be in this game. Increase size and damage but reduce speed. I'll take that with those. Actually, probably want to do one of these damages now. Increase size and damage but reduce speed. We'll do that for the proximity barrage. I don't know. One of the legendaries. And elemental. Dude, I have 24,000 HP. We're at 290,000 gold. So I don't... We've done Ring of Dividends before, but I don't think we've really gotten to utilize it as well as we are right now. The other legendaries I really want are the ones that just further give us cool attack patterns, like the X-Shot, stuff like that. The game is missing the achievement, so I lost my skins. Oh. Now, I do know a lot of the achievements changed. Does it have anything to do with that? I don't know too much. I haven't looked too much into it. I don't even know if I have all of my skins. I think we looked a little bit, but... hey, maybe it'll give you something new to do. I don't know. It is an early access game. That's the only in defense of Crab Champions I can give. But it does suck, though. Not to minimize... It does suck. But you're not the only one. I don't know if this is the same issue, but I know someone in our Discord was saying that the new update took away a lot of the achievements they had, and now they have to grind for a lot of them because of the new requirements for certain achievements. But the Steam achievements don't go away. And I was like, well, I mean, literally the same thing. I was like, you are playing an early access game, but I was like, hey, if anything, if you do truly enjoy this game, you might actually enjoy the grind, you know? Gives you something to do. This build is nuts. I always want to play games like this, but I feel like my attention span is too low. That's why I like roguelikes, though, actually. Like, as a kid, I've talked about in many videos before that as a kid, as a kid, I did not have the attention span to, I think there's a chest up there, to play like RPGs and stuff like that, you know, or like I would try to play like Skyrim and I would play 7 hours and I would love it. But then like I just wouldn't want to go back to it. I would want to go back to either multiplayer shooters that I could mindlessly play, you know, like Battlefield, Halo, Call of Duty, or roguelikes, because I could just like, you know, if it was a roguelike I was getting super into at the time, like Binding of Isaac, I could play it for hours at a time. But overall, for the majority of the roguelikes that I played, and still play, like, I'll go and I'll just do a run or two, and then I'm done, you know? And, like, because of the fact that they're run-based, there's a clean, like, amount of, like, oh, I'll just play this game for an hour and do a run, right? So that's actually why I love roguelikes, is because it feels like you don't have to commit a bunch of time to them and stuff like that, you know? Roguelikes like Isaac and Gungeon are fun, but for whatever reason, arena shooters like this can't hold my attention. I mean, maybe that's just, you know, what your... And I actually don't want armor plates because I want to get all of the money healing. So I'll just, I don't know, block chance up we'll take for now. Like, as an example, besides a couple of the Horde survivals that I've enjoyed, like Vampire Survivors and Brotato, I can't play those games anymore, dude. Mega Bonk was cool because it was unique and in 3D and stuff like that. I cannot play another goddamn Horde survival unless it feels like so cool and unique, you know? So, yeah, block chance does mean less money as well, but probably not as much as the armor, because we probably still will getting hit. But at this point in time, we're going to break the economy here pretty soon. More healing, gold coating, bubble shot, toxic. And I'm going to enhance bubble shot with freezing, and I'll do one reroll. Drills, energy rings, fire rate increase, streamer loot. Money is power. Cool. And we're holding on to 376,000. I really like Mega Bonk. Mega Bonk's fun. But, I mean, to be fair, we only have, like, what, 12 or 15 hours in it or something. I think we did, like, 12 videos on it. Also, oh my gosh. Interesting island. Did a fuse totem. Now I kind of wish we had taken the thing where our damage goes through shield. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. One of them fell. I think I only played 50 runs, haven't played since. I mean, honestly, you might have more runs than me. Because I've been doing it for content, so I haven't played any offline. Unfortunately, I can't get those. I could do the auto loot. I think I forgot to do that last time. Okay, I just hurt myself. There we go. That'll give us some money to heal. Don't gamble. Oh, that was winning area 2. A little bit anticlimactic. Yeah, we will absolutely do a loop 3 here for y'all. I know everybody on YouTube always likes that too. So there's no... I'll just say abilities spawn copies when exploding, because we already have a bunch of legendaries, so that could be good. And damage for the health that we have. And we will loop-de-loop and pull. For our shoes are looking cool. But yeah, we'll do a loop 3. I'm curious. I'm curious if we're gonna just still feel really broken. Or what? I have so much raw damage, or like damage up. I'm just going to keep taking more sharp shot, flat damage, even though we're on loop 3. I find an OP build and then my brain only wants that for easy wins, so it gets boring. Yeah, that might be part of it. Like, for me, the fun of roguelikes, and especially the fun... I think it's really easy to make content for roguelikes sometimes, too. But, like, for me, the big fun of playing and making content is, like, trying to just get a bunch of different builds. You know, just seeing all of the different ways to break the game. So maybe you're still trying to break the game, but, you know, not doing it in the exact way. But that's like a whole thing of game design, actually. Also, gain crystals when damaging enemies. I've watched whole, like, game design conversations and, you know, GD talks and stuff. And players will optimize the fun out of a game if they are allowed to. That's just a given. Like, the average video game player, if they are allowed to, will optimize the fun out of the game and ruin the game for themselves. And so part of game design is trying to, you know, give the player the choice, but sometimes you do need to railroad players into certain selections or, you know, things like that, to make sure that they don't optimize the fun out of it, right? Like, as an example, right, Gauntlets, right? When we played this earlier in the experimental branch, and we saw Gauntlets, and you feel like you get way more rewards from Gauntlets, but it slows the game down a little bit. But if I'm truly trying to win, I'm gonna take every single Gauntlet I find, which means that it is going to slow the game down, and it's actually going to make it a worse experience for me if I were to take every single, you know, Gauntlet. So, Noise Storm has to make it where, okay, well, maybe Gauntlets are a lot more rare, and you can't find more than one Gauntlet, because otherwise players will optimize the fun out of a game. And I mean, there's so many different aspects of that, you know, so sometimes you gotta have some like artificial progression so people won't just experience all the new content, or sometimes you gotta like instigate, like put challenges on players, you know. But it is interesting. TTG guarantee seal of approval. I could do it. I feel like it would be a little late though, because to be honest, we are on a streak of 9 right now. So I'm not gonna lock one in. I think we would be fine, but I want it to be a little bit more special when we get to 10. I feel like this would be such a guarantee. But shout out to HatchetDaddy, Baltazár, Kaiden, and all the VIP supporters. Everybody else. I think Gauntlets got nerfed since you were on beta branch. You were getting epics and legendaries. Now it's like armor, common pickup, etc. Yeah, we've done, I think, also... I'm going to take persisting on the bubbles, actually. I think we've done 2 gauntlets this run so far. One of them, we had just armor, stuff like that. We did still get a legendary from one of them. Not saying what you're saying isn't true. But it is still possible, at least. But I think it's good that the gauntlets got nerfed, because, oh my god, were they OP. Also, I just took a lot of damage just from one hit. Like, we feel like we have it, but I don't know. The game gets hard when you loop. This is still going to be hard, for real. And I have 29,000 HP. Saw legendary on the first one. We have, oh, I will lower the graphics here once I clear this. But I'm not, it's taken me a little bit more time to kill. I'm not clearing waves instantly. And here, we're going to make damage numbers off. And we will make effects quality minimal. That should help out a little bit. I'm just going to take paycheck, whatever. I wanted more shop slots, but we're already full on perk slots, so... Could upgrade something, which we probably have the money for. Paycheck, gold coating, fire rate after clearing an island I'll take, even though very late, and damage for the money that we have. And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Poison Storm. That was a lot of money. Things are starting to actually cost money here. Ooh, Spore Explosion, Spike Strike, Collector. I'll take a Collector would actually be good. We don't need dashes. Collector is giving me 192% damage. And then fire rate. So I actually lost most of our money, but there we go. You can watch your Peglin videos back to back, but I'll play one run and then I'm good. Well, I suppose that speaks to how entertaining I am. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, games like Peglin and Crab Champions, I think, are just great spectator games, honestly. Great games to just fuck around with. Rip getting 4 billion crystals. Yeah, we've hit the economy cap before. Also, I am starting to struggle, so I do think it was about time we finally started spending money. Because, I don't know, things are getting a little bit scarier. Okay. Dude, the chests are so big. Damage up. Dashing repels projectiles. It is nice having 8 slots on the relics versus 6. And I will take some armor. Armor is very good for us with the amount of max HP we have. My nephew Jay get a quick birthday shout out. Happy birthday, Jay! Hope you have a great birthday. I hope that was adequate. Do 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 do. 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 Big shot, and we'll go upgrade here. You also try to get different builds every run, so it's different compared to when I play for myself. Yeah. And I've also just always been such a variety boy, dude. Some of my friends, Red, or like Daniel, you know, the Neon Apes squad. Like, they'll get into a game, like Daniel will get into some freaking Arma Milsim game, or Red will get into some RPG or Pokemon ROM hack. Shout out to our recent Neon Apes episodes. And they will just play those games for like 100 hours, 200 hours. And I'm like, bro, dude, even when Battlefield 6 came out, and it was like the first day I played Battlefield 6, I still only played like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in that session. Like, I so genuinely need to jump around. I don't have the attention span. Juiced is juiced. We'll take that. Oh, is it gonna work? Text-to-speech? Maybe it did work and I didn't hear it. I'm waiting.
Love the 3-loop runs.
There we go. I kind of heard it. Love the 3-loop runs. Thank you, King of Scotch, for the 5 buckaroonies. I know we haven't done a loop 3 in a while. I gotta give the people what they want, but what better way to do it than on the new weapon, right? What better way to do it? But thank you, for real, for real. Oh, get off my butt. ADHD Brango. Burr. Yeah, you know, I've never been diagnosed with anything like that. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of friends that are like super diagnosed with either autism or ADHD or ADD. And I feel like they'll always like talk about like very specific things like, oh yeah, because I'm ADD or because I'm ADHD, I do insert blah, 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 blah. And I'm always like, well, I kind of do those things too, but I don't know. It's all obviously a spectrum, and I got no fucking clue, so I got no clue. Dude, I just realized how much legendaries I have. 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'll go upgrade. I have 16 legendaries right now. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You know what? I want to take all that damage. I got all the gold coating. It's just like, look at the money value in the top left. It's so... Even if we're not hoarding all of our money anymore, we're still doing quite good here. We're on island 6, 7. Dude, seeing all of those stats we get. I think we got 200,000 from the crystal dividends. Okay, I could upgrade Scythe Vortex or Clone Explosion or Torpedo Shot. We'll do Torpedo Shot. And full Clone Explosion I'll take. ADD is an outdated term. It's just ADHD. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, last I heard, I don't know. Yeah, I thought they were like technically separate things. Unsubscribing. That's what finally did it after all these years. Not any of the other stupid shit I say. that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was changed in the 80s or 90s? No way. No way. Maybe it's because I live in shit-ass Texas. I don't know. I had friends getting diagnosed with ADD as a kid. And I did not grow up in the 80s and 90s. I'm not that old. So either Texas is just fucking behind like they are in almost everything, or something's up. Which honestly, either are completely realistic. It is so satisfying hearing the bubbling, fizzing sound effect on the poison cannon. Ooh, poison. Nope, max poison stacks increased. Speaking of Pokemon ROM hacks, just downloaded it. Got it working on my phone. Pokemon Fusions. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know too much about Pokemon ROM hacks. I've actually never played any besides some of the roguelike stuff. But if you guys want good suggestions, one of our most viral TikToks on, or I guess YouTube shorts on Neon Apes is Red going over his like top 5 favorite ROM hacks. And he's someone who's put in thousands of hours. So if you want some good recommendations, either watch that podcast episode or just watch the TikTok or YouTube short, you know. But yeah, he knows what's up. Also, more damage for all the perks that we have. Toxic. Damage for the limbs. That's a little bit late for that. Triple shot. There we go. Fire extra shots. Oh, baby. I will do chance for the things to explode twice. Poisonous enemies. Spreading poison when they die. And then I'm a streamer. I'll take this. And then I'll hold on to a little bit of money here. I'll hold on to a little bit. I am shooting so many poison shots. It was changed in 1987. Don't mark my words, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a crab. Yeah, you know I'm fucking rich when, what, 1.2 million is a little bit right now for me. That's like whenever I get my 10th TTG guarantee and a billionaire is going to buy me a yacht, then I'm going to start wanting a second yacht, third yacht, fourth yacht. You guys know how it be. Okay, more damage for the health that we have. And honestly, I'll take amber resin. And the rich people always want more. Dude, it's crazy. I was talking about voting earlier. I voted yesterday in Texas. There were 17 propositions. There were some kind of batshit insane propositions in there. I'm not trying to turn this into a whole political video. But I voted and so many of the propositions were, should we ban getting taxed on this? Or should we make it where people pay less in taxes to public schools? Or like things like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like my parents. I'm like, okay, I own a house now. I would like my property taxes to go down, but I'm actually going to vote against my own interest because I don't think that public schools should be less funded. I think public schools should be more funded. So even though it would help me, I voted against my own interest, but it doesn't matter because the way they're all written is misleading. And also people just, I don't know. And so every single proposition I believe passed, including some of the absolutely horrendous things. I'm not going to get into it all, but I tried. I did my part. Even if it was going to technically go against me. So it's like, man, because that happened, I myself, me and my fiance will probably end up saving an extra, I don't know, $700 to $2,000 between the both of us. Public schools needed even less money, apparently. But I live in Texas. Shouldn't surprise me. I don't have faulty chests. I have big chests. Faulty chests would be good. I have big chests, and then I have streamer loot. I think those are the only, like, chest things I have. I do have a relic that gives us more chest choices, too, but that's the same. Education is important. Don't want kids to grow up and pretend curse. Yeah, but that's what they want, though. There is one party that feels like they want. To be fair, our president does say he loves the poorly educated. That is a direct quote. And I mean, we should love all Americans. We should love all people in general. But I don't think that's what he was referring to. Gain armor every island. I'll take that now. At this point in time, we don't need more money, right? I'll settle for 4 yachts. I'll get a little less chest choices. Now this stream passes the vibe check. Glad to pass the vibe check. How could you not vibe? We got some of the best noise storm music in the background too. I actually just can't believe how broken this build got on this loop 3. Paycheck, sure. Oh, I didn't even look at spike chests. Has spike chests changed? Or are we still gonna never take spike chests? I'm just used to never looking at them. Because at least in the last update, they took away like 33% of your max HP. All for just a guaranteed epic. Which is like a horrendous trade deal. So, I don't know, I need to look and see if they actually got changed or anything. Yeah, see ya, man. Oh, dude, hearing the fizzing of the gas is so satisfying. I was gonna take Crimson Haze, but I don't want to worry about selling something, and also I feel like that's just gonna make the visual clutter even worse. So we're stockpiling all of this armor now. Love putting my bodily fluids on their faces. My high school, when I was there, had to get rid of all art activities. So band and orchestra, etc. because of no funding. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's awful. Now, did they spend all that money on fucking, you know, athletics and stuff? Not that athletics aren't important, but I feel like it's all important. I love this build. Just point and click and turn your brain off and all the enemies melt away. I know, they melt away with a satisfying fizzing. It's amazing. We'll go ahead and get flaming on the torpedo. Spread the love. And I think this is the final... Is this final boss now? No, this is still just elite. Spore explosion. Dude, we're so broken right now. I'll get rid of fast shot. Wait a minute. I think I just halved my health. I think that's what ended up happening there. Bomb shot. I'm just throwing to throw at this point. Max poison stacks. Time shot. Oh, there's faulty chests. There's faulty chests. Yeah, I'll get rid of endurance. Scythe vortex. And I will get rid of random shot in exchange for fire shot. I always took spike chests. I stopped taking them in the last update, honestly. So this is pretty rough that we just lost half of our health due to gambling. Don't gamble, y'all. But you know what? We're still OP, so it's all good. It's all good. Oh, my armor goes away a lot faster now. Excellent gambling, my lord. I'm the best gambler that's ever gambled. I've told this story so many times, but I love gambling in video games because, dude, I cannot. I got both of those. I cannot gamble in real life. I don't have the stomach for it. More damage. Grim Reaper. This is nice getting multiple things now. Armor. I'm surprised Noise didn't make spike chests less bad this update. Yeah, I honestly just kind of been ignoring them. So that's why I didn't even know the answer to it. So I'm assuming the answer is they didn't get changed. Dude, I literally just, yeah. Whatever, we're back to just, I look at people and they die. And that's beautiful. Big shot. I'll look for some relics here. It was cool. There was an electronics art class, but they pulled it to fund the football team. Rip. See, and like, what is actually more useful in real life? Like, job-wise. Electronic art or football? I don't feel like this should be a controversial thing to say, but it's definitely would be electronic art. How many pro football players do we have? Not that it can't happen. How many pro football players are there versus how many graphic designers are there? Right, graphic design's a little bit of a not dying field. It'll always be important. But I do think it's one of the fields getting harmed by AI a little bit, though AI is disrupting quite a lot. but still definitely a lot better than football. An EA class. What do they teach? How to shield terrible products? Actually, that's how to get bought by Saudi Arabia. Actually, that's golf too. Everything's getting bought by Saudi Arabia. Ring of Value is pretty hot. I have gained. What is that? 4 million from crystal dividends. I don't think we need block chance up. I'm gonna go Ring of Value. You like gambling? The new character in Vampire Survivors. Oh, is he a gambler or something? Is it the Ballad? Is it Ballad? I know there was the Ballatro DLC. Is that the one that's like gambling? Might be a throw, but try to do the next island without moving. Here, I'll give it a try. I'll do the next one. I'll do the next one. I'll try that. Oh, God. Football, Dell. How else can I get good at kicking balls? I played football in college, if that counts. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I do hate... As someone who was, I think I was in cross country. That was the only like sport I did in school. As a kid, I tried different things. I did a lot of baseball and stuff like that. But yeah, I was in like the gifted and talented or GT or alpha, whatever the fuck it's called. And I just you know, and then, you know, some of the electives and stuff, like some of the creative stuff. And I do just remember always hearing the teachers talk about how... Now, I feel like I was pretty privileged. I went to some pretty good high schools and middle schools and stuff like that. But even then, it was like we were feeling the impacts of, oh, let's take away money so we can build a brand new football stadium. It's like, really? Is that what really matters? Also, enemies shock all nearby enemies when eliminated. 75% more damage is a lot, but I'll take electric enemies. Now, I will XL, but I'll try to stand still. I'm going to jump. If I don't jump... Actually, let me just shoot at my feet. Oh! Okay. Okay, I almost just died. So the answer is no. I can't do that. The answer is an astounding no! Oh, no. At least I'm not... I'm throwing for the people. I'm throwing for the people. I'm throwing for the people. They're still fucking spawning. Hey, that's why health is healing's important. Does suck that we lost half of our HP earlier. But we've recovered. We've recovered. The new vampire content, the world map is literally the Ballatro board. That's funny. Imagine this with 3 snails chasing you. Oh god, yeah. I don't not like the snails, I don't think. It's funny, but we're gonna max poison stacks up. And max poison stacks up. And I will gauntlet. Oh, this is a no healing, though. I feel like the gauntlets always start with no healing, which makes sense. I don't know if I'll be able to do multiple of these, to be honest. Yeah, I think after this, we're just going to go to the shop, to be honest. So I cannot fully throw. Yeah, honestly, get me to the shop, dude. I'm just going to end it here. I think if there was a rarity between epic and legendary, it would be cool. I could see that being cool. We'll sell that, whatever. Okay, I think this is our final shop, right? Yeah, this is the final. I could hurt myself more. Okay, so I don't need paycheck anymore. I don't need gold coating anymore. I don't need bonus crystals anymore. I don't need money shot anymore. And I don't need ring of dividends anymore. Okay, I got 7 mil to spend, if not more. It already broke. Are you kidding me? Triple shot, arc shot, Grim Reaper. Ooh, splash damage is a fun one. We'll do that instead of... I don't know what to get rid of, actually. I'll get rid of X-Shot, even though it was nice. Splash damage, barrel explosion, checklist. Then I can go proximity barrage, proximity barrage, proximity barrage. At least we got to spend the money with the infinite. So, 60% chance shots that hit enemies to spawn missiles do 300 damage. We should be able to do this. Okay, let's do it. Because I think our damage is still good. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I know there's someone behind me. Oh. Okay, I think we're good. I think we did it. Checklist doesn't increase damage retroactively. No, it doesn't. I think that's like every 25 kills or something. I was just buying shit to buy it. And there we go! Now I will take the keys here. So loop 3 win. First loop 3 win in a while, honestly. Man, we broke the crap out of this game with this new poison cannon. And if we had gone even more, I don't know, more spike strike. What's not to love? Banana. And we will take our victory. Oh, this is new now. The Victory Island's new too. It was not a TTG guarantee seal of approval. But still fun run nonetheless. Ooh. Hello, Tony. Thank you for the crown. Oh, get a win with Poison Cannon, Reptile, Current. So, we now have everything back on Diamond. I suppose next episode we'll try out going on Prismatic here for sure. But man, dude, Poison Cannon, super fun. Loving this new update. Very, very much. And I'm glad we got a fun build. And there we go. I can't believe how broken that run was. The Poison Cannon is easily one of my new favorite weapons. I love all the elemental ones, but hearing the satisfying like sizzling of the gas of the poison is amazing. And I love that it's kind of the 3 shoot versus the 1. I would be interested to see what it was like in the before version, but I'm sure it's better, you know, and I enjoyed it a lot. We broke the game with it. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was just on Diamond difficulty. So now that we have everything back on Diamond, next episode and beyond, we're definitely going to be trying out the new Prismatic difficulty, so definitely stay tuned for that. You know, make sure you subscribe or ring that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Crab Champions videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you're going to be grinding out some Crab Champions on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.